welcome in. I don't know how much time we have, so I'm going live now, even though I'm not ready at all. I got bad news and I've got good news. I've got bad news and I've got weird news. So, I don't know. With the brightness all the way down. A little brightness. Okay. Bad news and good news. So, we're going to try some more time travel experiments tonight. Bad news is I did not make it to the P.O. box in time. I went anyways, even though it was past 5, and they locked the freaking door. So I do not have Maggie's new dresses. Jersey, if you're seeing this, we're gonna have to do Thursday for Maggie's dresses. Tonight is exactly 1 month since I received the time travel messages, and we theorized that there was a 30-day or like a month time loop a couple of days ago. Space.com released this article. It was this big study about how time travel to the past is real, and that closed time circuits are natural occurrences in nature. These closed time circuits, if they can be harnessed, can be used for time travel into the past, specifically sending information into the past. It it sounds like a residual haunting, which you all know here, residual haunting is extreme. So, guys, I'm in the kitchen of the upstairs of the haunted basement. What's up, YouTube? Check out this big tube. So, guys, this tube is part of our time travel experiments tonight. We are going to make a miniature version of a Kozarev mirror, which is a spiral mirror in the degree of a Fibonacci spiral. And normally the user is supposed to sit inside of it. We're going to put a device or a camera inside of it. So, guys, again, a change of plans tonight. Originally, we were going to do an experiment with Maggie because Jersey had made Maggie some dresses. I was unable to get to the P.O. box today, so we're not doing that. But we are doing this. It's been a month since we received the time travel messages. I got a weird feeling about this. I am uneasy about this. I need to turn off Superfan on TikTok. Guys, I'm about to go live on TikTok as well. Joseph, the P.O. box is only open Monday through Friday till 5 p.m. And Joseph, I am on extreme third shift. So hopefully I'll be able to go tomorrow and grab it. But since I found out that Jersey's dresses were there, today was the first day I could have gone if I'd got there before 5 p.m. Bean, you can't hear me? How do I turn Superfan off? Here we go. Oh, it is off. Okay. Let's go live on TikTok. I've had way too much caffeine. Okay. I need to change the title on TikTok was Demon Doll Testing. We're going to change that. Oh, I should have put Kozarev Mirror in the title of this. So, guys, for those just joining, we are about to make a time travel device. The chances of this working are slim to none. But let's just see what happens. So, guys, aluminum, apparently, so Dr. Kozarev, the Russian scientist, he, for some reason, he determined that aluminum has the most effect on time energy. I don't know how he came to that conclusion, but he said he tested all the available metals back then, which was like almost 100 years ago at this point. But he claims that aluminum is the best. So we're using that. And then, you know, you're thinking, Eric, how are you going to brace this? Duct tape. So we're going to try duct tape for the brace. Guys, there's a chance that this does not work at all. So, sorry if that's the case. So, guys, I'm going to have to explain all that again once TikTok loads in. Oh, my goodness. Looks like I got a big old belly. Ooh. All right, now let's get down here. Let's flip the camera around, guys. We're gonna attempt to make a Kazarev mirror, a miniature version. There have been so many loud, strange noises in the house tonight. Freedom, thank you for the heart. Let's go. I am at one point I thought for sure Pops was in here doing something. He's been asleep for hours. So I'm oh my god. Jesus. Okay, never mind. I thought I saw something out back, but it was the reflection of the phone. Guys, something is here. Y'all ever heard of the YouTube channel, The Action Lab? Freedom, thank you for the populars. I was watching one of his videos about mirrors. And at the end of the video, he says, "This is your one and only warning. Do not step into the mirror." And with Kazarev mirrors, you're supposed to step inside of them, like into the middle of the spiral. So I'm a little freaked out. This is like, okay, whatever. All right, let's just get down here. Spirits, are you familiar with Kazarev? So, a month ago today, we received our first batch of time travel messages, at least the first batch that we were aware of. And in those messages, it said that we would be wiped out, that Trump would leave, and that there would be aliens. And apparently, it was me who sent the message. Now, obviously, I have not been able to verify any of this. Nothing, we have not, well, the alien stuff, the disclosure stuff is happening. Oh my God. I asked for proof that they were from May 2026, and one of the things the time traveler said was aliens. And then we've been getting disclosure about aliens and new UFO footage from the government all month. I just realized that. Jersey for life in the chat. Jersey, I don't know if you saw on YouTube. I was unable to get to the P.O. box in time today. So we're going to have to do the Maggie dresses on Thursday for that stream there. Tonight, we're going to be building a Kazarev mirror. I went to Home Depot earlier and got this stuff with Pops. I went to the P.O. box anyways, even though it was after 5. And of course, they freaking keep the doors locked now. Guys, most post offices, you can go to your P.O. box like anytime, 24/7, especially if it's like a lobby P.O. box or like a building P.O. box. But not mine. Mine is business hours only. So Jersey, I'm sorry that we didn't have it tonight, but we will have it Thursday night. All right, guys, here we go. Let's get down here. So there's a good chance nothing happens, but let's see. What's up, ZZ? Oh, I need to turn the brightness on YouTube back down. There we go. Jersey, awesome. That sounds good. That sounds good. Scandalous, thank you for the repost. I haven't been down here since the last stream. Like I haven't, like, for any reason. Not even a single second that I spent down here. Okay. So look, we received the messages literally right here. Remember the device started glitching? I think we just build it right here. What do y'all think? Does it sound good? We're basically just building a spiral mirror. Building is a bit strong. We're basically just placing a sheet of aluminum in a spiral. And we're just going to see what happens. I need to move this heater. I need to set this down. Yeah, guys, apparently, so we're doing an experiment that the old Soviet scientists used to use. Whoa. It definitely looked like someone was standing there. Travis, you're currently working on your Maggie wall? Nice, nice. All right, guys, so just in case I do time travel tonight, I did shave, and I've got my time travel fit on. So one thing I've learned now that I've joined the club of time travelers is that as a time traveler, you have to have a really sick pair of shades. This is an identifier. So that way, if we're seen in photos or media, you see something like this, you know this guy is time traveling. So this is the setup. Do you think they'll know I'm from the future? Supposedly, we're going a month in the past. So I guess this is all really very unnecessary. All right, let's lock in. Let's lock in. Let's move this stuff. Guys, what would you tell yourself a month ago? And you might be thinking like, Eric, why are you moving this stuff? Because I'm assuming this spot is important for some reason. Also, it is very hard to like do all this with the sunglasses on. We'll put these on when the time comes. Do not remove this tag. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. It is cold down here. No, it's not. It's 63.3. It feels cold. 63.3, 63. That's weird. It definitely feels cold. I did have a bunch of caffeine, though, so that might have something to do with it. Should we bring those lights? All right, let's turn these off. Do we need the lights off? Actually, I'm gonna need like a light on if you really think about it. Excuse me. Excuse me. All right, guys. I tried the 7-Up Ghost Energy. Oh, that freaked me out. It's the freaking blank camera. Okay. The 7-Up Ghost Energy. Not great. Not bad. But not great. Okay. Look, is this enough room, right? All right, for those just joining, we are attempting to build a Kozarev mirror in the haunted basement. This is a mirror developed by an old Soviet scientist, an old Russian scientist, who believed in a lot of, even today would be considered like fringe scientific theories. The Soviet Union backed his research. They believed he was onto something. And he passed away without much research into the mirror and into the other stuff. But in the late 80s and early 90s, a group of Soviet scientists picked up his research and continued it, and they built real deal, almost 10 feet tall Kozarev mirrors, and they did a bunch of research, years and years of research on the time travel mirrors. And so we're going to attempt to do something on a much smaller scale similar to that tonight. There's also other things that you can attach to the mirrors. We're just focused on trying to get the spiral right. That is the goal tonight, is to get the spiral right. Carrie Lou says, Freedom and I have been getting a time traveler in our SS named Ed. Is his name Ed Bishop by chance? Did you ever get a last name by chance? JL43 says, hey, Eric, you should find out if you're a time traveler is named Ed. Okay, I guess YouTube and TikTok are on the same page here. Let's ask. We will ask tonight. Okay, so what are we going to do? Turn this on. Spirits, are you familiar with spiral mirrors? Oh, I need some kind of something to cut this with. So I'm imagining I'll use all 10 feet of the roll. Alexander, good to see you. Thank you for the heart and the Maggie doll. Carrie says he is reptilian. That sounds scary. That doesn't sound very friendly. I need like a scissors or something to cut this with. I should have considered this conundrum beforehand. What do we got? Oh no, the time travel shades. You gotta keep those. Keep those in the back pocket for now. I'm gonna have to get like a knife. All right, I'm bringing you all with me. Look, I'm not messing around here. The whole house has been weird lately. God, would you go back there with the Ouija board, the Ouija blanket, the black mirror? Can you hear me? What's up, Jessica? Good to see you. Jamie, thank you for the follow. Guys, we are attempting to build a Kozarev mirror. I need to get a tool to open up this foil. If you've never heard of Kozarev mirrors before, type K in the chat. Letter K in the chat. K in the chat if you don't know what I'm talking about. Freedom, thank you for the dragon. Excuse me. Guys, we're going to do a paranormal investigation tonight of this place. We're going to cut the lights, but first we got to build this mirror. Guys, who believes in time travel? If you think time travel is possible, type T in the chat. Letter T. Sarah believes. Thunder Hello believes. Aaron C. Guys, I put a poll on YouTube, and a bunch of people said that they just didn't believe time travel was possible forwards or backwards, which, you know, Einstein proved that time travel into the future is possible, at least theoretically. I guess prove would be a bit strong. Wow. I guess I thought it would hold its shape. I'm glad I have all my fingers still. Wow. How did that not cut my hand? Thank you, Lord. Oh. Okay. Wow, it smells like oil. That's crazy. It smells like a mechanic shop that had a bunch of oil spilt in it. Wow. Oh no, it leaves a sticky residue. What? Why? Oh, that sucks. You should not be allowed to put anything on your products. Like, if I was Grand Emperor of the everything, I'd make it illegal to put stickers directly on products. For any reason. I don't care. I do not care why you have the sticker on there. It will be illegal. I guess really it doesn't matter. No, it does matter. Everything matters. Like, look at this. Like, this should be illegal. This should be $1 million fine and 10 years in jail. This is so stupid. I cannot believe this. Wow. What company is this? Who decided to do this? They're going to receive an email from your boy. All right. American Home Products. Amerimax.com. You are getting an email. What am I going to say? Like, what the heck? Like, why would you do this? Why have you done this to me? So stupid. Look at this. Look at this. American Home Products. You want to be known for this? This is... They don't care. You know, I'm complaining about the sticker, but how crazy is it that we live in a day and age where I can just buy this aluminum? All right, we're done. We're done here. Let's just go see if we can put this in a spiral. Whoa. Sup, fam? Dang, it smells like grease. It smells like grease so strong. And I'm sure you all probably know better than me why. All right, here we go. All right. Someone is here. I should have just left the camera down here. All right. So we should have got braces. I could put cinder. I guess 10 feet is too long. It's really like that right there. I'm going to need much stronger braces. And guys, the smell is so strong. Like this, the smell is remarkable. Maybe I should have opened it outside. Like the smell is crazy. I'm gonna have to set some heavy stuff in the Sarah Bean says they use oil on them for the cutting machines that make them. That oil is strong, I'm telling you. Y'all don't even know. I mean, I'm sure some of you know. Alright, let me try using this tripod. Alright, so it doesn't take a lot to stabilize. What was that? God, something is here. What is that? Yeah, I think I can see where they put the oil on. All right, so that could be the entrance. So here, let me get a little further on this before I show you. Oh dang, that didn't work out too well. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, we're close. This is not exactly right, but we're making some progress. And I feel like the length is obviously going to be too long, but we'll have to deal with it. Ooh. All right, this is terrible. But okay, look. All right, so spiral pattern is beginning, right? Right. So for those unfamiliar, the Kozarov mirror, it's only a few turns. It's like 1.5 to 2 turns. Some people argue over how many it actually is. I do think we need to bring this one in a little more. This one is obviously a bit long in the tail. I could bring that up a little more and pull it in. We're close though, guys. We're close. So obviously I won't be able to fit into it. Now, some people literally just use a tube. Like they'll get into an aluminum tube and call it a Kozarev mirror. And Kozarev, he experimented a lot with concave and convex mirror sources. Anyways, my point being is, if it's not perfect, we're at least experimenting. Boss Baby, supposedly two things here at play. So I don't know if you saw what's been happening over the last month. A month ago, I received some messages from someone claiming to be a time traveler from May 2026. So this was back in April. The time traveler claimed to be from May 2026. After reviewing it, guys, I said, "When are you from?" And it said, I said, "What year are you from?" And they literally said May 26. So, and that was like 1 month, and it was like, yeah, they confirmed it 5 times in a row that they were from May 2026. Anyway, point being, there was a Russian researcher who was also experimenting with time travel stuff like 100 years ago, and he found that the spiral pattern made out of aluminum seems to capture time energy better than anything else he had discovered. He found that aluminum, out of all the metals, interacted with time energy the most, and that the Fibonacci spiral pattern created what's called torsion. So what he was trying to do is simulate the twist of space-time. So the theory with... Anyways, point being, we're seeing if this has an effect on the paranormal activity or the time travel messages we've been receiving. So that's where we're at. So obviously this is not exactly the Fibonacci spiral. It needs to be, this part needs to be in a little more and this part needs to be out a little more. But I'm just trying to catch my breath from the oil smell. Guys, it's crazy how strong it smells. But yeah, we need to bring that out a little bit, bring that in a little bit, and then we'll begin the experiment. Control Pilot, thank you for the follow. I swear. So you heard my step? It sounded like there was another step. Like someone was stepping up to the doorway. Oh, I missed a super on YouTube. Hold up. Dana Eubanks, hey Eric, what's good? Dana, thank you for the super. You are incredible. All right, let's make the final adjustments here. So this is hard to mess with. I'm sure you all can imagine that. Did I need to move this way more. There we go. Boom. And then if this would just... There's like a bend. Oh, come on. Okay, whatever. I guess I need another thing here. Turn this on. No, it's gonna mess it up. Oh no, it's pulling through. Frick. Okay. I want it to be, the opening to be big enough so we can put like the gateway and camera. Boom. Okay, 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 okay. No. Are you freaking kidding me? So I'm gonna have to use this no matter what because of the torque. Come on, baby. Ooh. Ooh. That's, guys, I'm close. You know what? This is it. This is it. We're doing this. We're doing this. Here it is. Here it is. Look. So, pretty legit right here, right? Pretty legit. And then don't even look at that. Don't look at that. Imagine it was like, imagine it came out a little more this way. But how far can we walk in here? Guys, if I just end up time traveling. Did I hit the... Did you hear that? Was it this? Wow, we're in we're freaking in this piece. All right, quit goofing. Quit goofing. All right. Now what? Oh, wow. All right. There's obviously a handful of things we got to try. And you know who would fit in there? You know who would fit in the Kazarev mirror? Maggie. Haunted doll Maggie would fit in there. Also, I could put my head in there. I wonder if I need to wash the aluminum. Because, guys, the smell is a bit much. Whoa. Guys, someone or something is absolutely here. Yeah, I probably need to wash my hands. My head is starting to hurt a little bit. Oh no. I left this walkie on? Guys, we have to review the footage. I'm certain I turned the walkies off. You know what's crazy? That means they've been sitting down here going, please change battery. Please change battery. You know, they try to say, please change battery. They've been going the whole time. I swear I turned these off. We need to charge them up. God, I don't know if it's like an OCD thing, but it needs to be a little different. But that's good enough for now. It's good enough for now. Really, you want the inside turn to be completely, infinite right there, and it is. It is. All right, I need to find the chargers for the walkies. I was really hoping to put a walkie in the middle of it. Because, guys, imagine we could walkie Yeah, let's charge these because we should walkie inside the mirror. So we'll charge these. Remind me to go upstairs and charge. Oh my god! Okay. A shadow just came over here. My light! My light's goofing. No. Whoa, a voice said we don't care! A voice just said we don't care out loud! Alright, lights back. What do you mean you don't care? Water? Male voice said water? Do you want water? I just had a frightening idea. Look what's over here. Look what's over here. See? There is something here. Fab Cat, thank you for the heart. Let's put the EM pump. And this isn't any normal pump either. This is a pulse pump where it alternates between. Wow, I am losing my mind. Look at this. EM pump. Can you read it? EM pulse pump 3. I swear on everything. When we were at Post Town, this said EM pulse pump 2. It had the Roman numeral 2, the 2 I's instead of 3. My mind is slipping. Because I remember looking at it at Post Town and being like, huh, that's weird. I thought it was EM pulse 3, but it said 2. And now it says 3. Anyways, ignore me. I'm losing my mind. But before I lose it completely, we're going to put the EM pump in the middle of the Kozyrev mirror. Guys, in the studies, one of the participants got very close to one of the entities that talks through the mirrors. Like, he got, like, to where they were able to speak back and forth for a brief moment. And he said, leave here, do not return. And then another researcher, same thing, they made contact with something and it said something Kozyrev, like leave Kozyrev or get out of Kozyrev. And the researchers had started calling it Kozyrev space whenever they were interacting with the mirror. And whatever they were interacting with was like, you shouldn't be here. You should not be here. So I'm tripping on. Oh, and when they were doing these experiments, there were these red rings that would appear over the lab, and like these UFO. There were 6 different UFO sightings when they were doing these experiments. But anyway, all right, let's just put the EM pump in here before I lose my nerve. Jennifer, thank you for the follow. Oh, and I forgot it switches between. So the reason it goes like blue, green, blue, it's switching between 2 different pumps. It's alternating. Now, why is this important? The alternating of frequencies is part of the. Whoa. I'm keeping my light on. Alternating frequencies is part of the reason I think spirit communication works to begin with. I need some air. Oh my goodness. Whew. Let's go out back. I need some like air. Need some water. Oh, it's a freaking twig. 2:30 and the birds are going crazy. There's a dog barking. What if you saw something like reflect? Whoa. I think I did. Oh, there's a bug. Freaking bug. Well, see? That's twice now in that same spot. Alright. Quit messing with stuff. Night Bat Paranormal, what's good? Always good to see you. Let's try something. Terrible night photos. I want to see some craziness on this night photo. How do I do the exposure? Wait, 30 seconds? No way. But it makes it just dark. Why does it darken? Why does it black the sky out? That's so stupid. No, I want the sky to. Why does it do that? I guess it detects that it's sky. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to hold it for 30 seconds. Oh, there's something flashing. Frick. Yeah, 30 seconds might have been too long, huh? Alright, let's get back inside. Are you kidding me? Wait, what is that? I caught something over the house, but my camera settings were a little wonky, to say the least. How do I edit this? Here we go. Where's exposure? Wow, it's just, there's literally no data besides that. There's a little data that we weren't seeing. Huh. Jamie Wolf, what are we looking at? I don't know. I do not know. I tried taking a long exposure, but I think it was a little too long. So why don't we try 4 seconds? Wow. Okay. We got a craft trying to hide there? Or is it just a random triangle pattern of stars? It's just a random triangle pattern of stars. But what here, let's take another one. We could turn the exposure down. Can I turn the exposure down? I can turn the ISO down. Yeah, let's try that. Let's try this. And then we'll go in. This is the last one. Oh, I was moving like crazy. Let me see if I can station. I wonder what star constellation that triangle's from. All right, let's get back inside. Let's quit messing around. There is some weird red over here on the side. And that was one of the reports with the Kozarev mirrors was the red light. Oh, I did ultra wide. Oh, it only does. Why is the EV low? Oh, stupid. There's nothing. What the heck? Huh. Why does it do that? Okay, whatever. All right. Whoa! What the heck? Oh. There's an airplane. I thought I saw something in front of us, like here. But I'm pretty sure I just saw that and thought it was closer than it actually was. I swear I thought there was a brighter flash of light in front of us. Also, the birds are going crazy. 2:30 in the morning. Monster Slayer, thank you for the populars. All right, let's get inside. You all ready? Whoa. I can smell the oil from the aluminum foil. Whoa. Why is there lights flash? Oh, it's the EM pump. I was like, are you kidding me? There's lights flashing down there, but there legitimately is. See, why does it go low exposure? That's so dumb. What, like, S20 FE camera is stupid. Oh, why do I keep doing I'm used to the iPhone camera, so this sucks. For some reason, when it sees darker areas, it lowers the exposure. And when it sees brighter areas, it raises the exposure. Which makes no sense. But look how bright this turned out. Oh. Freedom with the super. Does the oil remind you of Long John Silver's? Man, I am freaking hungry. You know you're hungry when Long John Silver sounds good. Whoa! Whoa, look, we got a face hiding in the back. Look! Oh my god! Look! There's a face back there. Can you see? I don't think YouTube can see it. I know TikTok is seeing it. Right, it's right there. Oh crap. YouTube, can you see it? Look, right there. Absolutely a face. We just captured a face in the basement. Wow, okay, I gotta save this. Is someone down there? I was trying to. Okay, I need to just. So the further up I take it, the lower the exposure, but let's see if that matters. I could try turning it like that. Someone down there? Oh, loud noise. All right, this one didn't focus. Almost looks like Kermit hiding in the darkness there. I don't know if you can see what I'm talking about. Nothing back there. Okay. All right. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on. All right, we'll do a different camera. We'll do the original. Let's try the busted camera. Oh wait, I need to boost the exposure. Is anyone down there? I can, guys. There's some. We should quit doing this. I swear it sounded like something was going like crawling around or something. shadow reached up here. That was. So guys, always take a handful of photos in a row, which makes, you know, the review process take forever. So I'll just quickly skim through these. What? Second photo. Does that not look like two eyes and like a big head? It looks weird. Maybe it's nothing. There's a heart. Look, there's like a shape right there. Do you see that? There's 7 question mark. 7 question mark. But anyways, heart shape. Look in the next photo. I guess there is like, I guess it does stay there. So never mind. Oh, I just got hit with the puzzle piece. Guys, we're at the top of the steps of the haunted basement. We have a torsion mirror, a Kozarev mirror in the basement, active currently. We're seeing if it has any effects. There's definitely something moving around in the basement. We caught a face earlier, moments ago, standing at the top of the steps. That's weird. Look at the... Do you see the 2 dots right there? You see what I'm talking about? Weird. It's only in that 3rd photo. Again, I take 3 rapid fire. In the first one, look, there's like a thing up there too in the first one. Alright, next set of photos. Oh, only took 1 right there? What is that? What are we looking at? Whew. Got a little nervous. Alright, who's ready to get down here? Let's see what happens. I really would like to take a bathroom break. But no, we gotta get down here. Whoa. I called it. I told you it felt like a shadow. Look, 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 look. So look in the red. Look in the red. Look in the red. Watch. Do you see that shadow come forward? Look, in the first photo, there's like shadow right there. I told you when I was looking through the camera, it looked like a shadow moved. And I took the pictures and it like moves back. Do you see that? Oh, there's a 7. Lance says, Eric Connor, you inspire me to become a paranormal investigator. That's awesome. Look into time travel. Look in the 3rd photo, there's nothing there. Another 7. What's up, Fred? Something's there, guys. Something's there. Something's there. What are we doing? Whoa. In complete darkness. There's something. There is definitely something there, huh? Look at that. So I'm scrolling back and forth between the three photos. Look, it looks like an echo comes out of the basement. Like, watch. So, like, it looks. Whoa, is that like a face? Like a weird face? Do you see what? Look, smile and eyes, like squinting. Do you see? It almost looks like a skull smiling, like facing this way. Can you see what I'm talking about? Is that weird? That's not even my point, though. My point is, that's the first photo. Then watch the third photo. It looks like there's an echo across the screen. Do you see that? It goes like, it looks like there's an echo in the image, which that would be a good indication that we are in the presence of a closed time circuit, which means there is the potential for time travel into the past here. And you could argue anywhere that there's residual haunting. You could argue that you have the potential to travel into the past. And I use the word travel loosely. I mean, I more or less mean to send data, to send information. Okay, a couple weird things. In this third image, there's something in the front of us here, like right in front of us. And then in the second image, there's something there on the steps. It looks like one of those bugs, one of those spirit bugs. It's 3 a.m. We got to go down here. It's 3 a.m. It's 3 a.m. We got to go. All right. So, guys, that was just a brief review of the photos. All right, let's put the gateway in the middle of the mirror, and then we'll be done. Freedom says activate Maggie. Excuse me. We should test it before and after Maggie. Danny, thank you for the heart. Guys, I have to pee so bad. All right, I'm going to set you all down and then go use the bathroom. I'll grab Maggie too, but I'm not going to put her in there until we've done an EVP and either gateway or spirit box. Oh, the shifter. We need to put the shifter in there. Oh, and that's right, guys. When we received the time travel messages, it was when we brought Maggie down here. So yeah, let me go get Maggie. Wow, I've got to freaking use the bathroom. All right, and we need to charge these walkies. I guess I'll plug them in upstairs. Guys, I just had a freaky experience. And I can't tell if what we're doing is. So I picked Maggie up. Before I picked Maggie up, also, I don't know where the freaking walkie-talkie chargers are. But before I picked Maggie up, there was a blonde hair on my hand. Now, obviously, it was probably Babe's, considering Babe has long blonde hair. She's been over here multiple times this week. But it was weird. It was weird. It could have been Maggie's. But anyways, I was like, that's weird. You know, and we've been seeing like a wisp around us. Like I've been capturing this wisp and then seeing the hair on my hand. And then I picked Maggie up. And I've picked Maggie up a million times. And I've picked her up thousands of times and brought her down here. I picked her up, and as I turned, there was a woman standing next to me. She was like white, a woman just standing there, and I went, oh! I don't know if y'all heard me. And it felt like multiple warnings being like, either be careful, or don't do this, or watch out. And guys, you know, with Maggie, something has definitely changed with Maggie. Is that a bug? What is that? I'm just worried. I'm worried about everything. Movement. Something's moving. I'm going to set her down. I don't know where the walkie chargers are. I could not find either of them upstairs. I guess I'll go look over there. I guess we're not doing any walkie-talkie action. I'm gonna. Oh, Maggie, I'm gonna set you in the doorway. Weird. You know what? I think I might leave y'all down here with her and just go upstairs. I'm freaked out. Maggie, do you want to investigate with them? You want to straighten your head out. Is that better? Oh. I'm legitimately worried. What? What happens if we put the recorder in the mirror? See? Is there a lady here with us tonight? Something moved. I've got chills head to toe. Something just moved back there. I watched it move back there. It looked like it went into the laundry room, like from right to left into the laundry room back there. Whew. I don't even want to call out. Let's just listen to this, and we'll put a device in here. I gotta lock in.
What happens if we put the recorder? What happens? What happens if we put the recorder in the mirror? Put the recorder in the mirror. Recorder in the mirror.
Something
Put the
blood.
recorder.
Out for
What happens if we
blood.
put the recorder in? If we put the recorder in the mirror. See? Is there a see?
Yes.
See? Is,
Yes, I thank you.
is, see? Is, see? Is, see? Is there a lady here with us tonight?
They followed you? They followed something. I contend the lie. Represent the light. Keep it out. What? I want to keep the house. I want to keep the house. Or keep it out.
Move.
Keep what? What moved back there?
Keep what? Keep what? What move? What moved back there? There. There. There.
Is the EM pump making that noise? Let's test it. Okay. Oh God! See, there was a step again. Something just stepped. That you heard my squeak. There was a step in there. It sounded like it was like right behind Maggie or right where Maggie is. It literally sounded like. What? This is Alien? I wanted to. What does it say at the end? I wanted to go home. I'm not from somewhere. So I thought the EM pump was making the hum. I think the foil is like focusing the hum of the house. So like we don't hear anything, but the recorder picks up a hum inside of it. Which that's kind of weird, but that's not the point. So here's the point. We're going to use the shifter. This is what we received the time travel messages on, was the shifter. Here we go. This is Eric. All right, listen, guys. If we hit 2 of the 3 gift goals, we'll switch to the gateway. Wait, I need the speaker. If we hit 2 of the 3 gift goals, we'll switch to the gateway. We'll give YouTube a chance at it as well. I'm going to plug in a speaker, okay? Here, let me grab this. Wait, is it on? Did it say shut up? This is Eric. Did you say F you, Eric? Karina says gateway device. Guys, why did it not count her super? W's in the chat for Karina. Spirits, is this dangerous? Or is it chill? Okay, yep. Is that Brandon's heavy riffs? Let's go. Thank you for the Let 'em Cooks. Butera, welcome in. We're doing a time travel experiment right now. You said a month ago you sent us a message saying we'd be wiped out. Amy, thank you for the Maggie dolls. Amy Paranormal. Boston, thank you for the heart. Are there any spirits here or time travel messages trying to be sent right now? Or is it just someone angry at me? Let's try that. What if we here? Let's do it right here. Karina, that one did count. Okay, Karina, with the super. So, guys, I guess if we get to 9 out of 10, because she definitely sent that after I set the goal. At least it looked that way to me. Karina, let's see some W's in the chat for Karina. I should have blinded myself with this LED. But now I can see. Hey, Marie, welcome in. Blind Faith, good to see you. Spirits, this is Eric. Can you hear me? Something Eric, Maggie. Guys, how about this too? If we hit 2 of the 3 gift goals, not only will we go gateway device, we will put Maggie in the mirror. Should we do that? What are we doing? What are we doing? I don't know if we should do that. I'm tripping, y'all. I picked her up upstairs and there was a lady standing there. I'd never seen her. Like, that had never happened before. Here, I am going to wait. What's this? Should we put the music box? It's definitely going to go off there because of the sound and the EM pump. Oh my God, do you hear that? That was the creepiest thing I've ever heard come out of that in the freaking music box. The music box was like, oh my God. That was the most terrifying thing I've ever heard. I'm going to set this down. I'm setting this down. Wait, the walkie charger is back there where all the freaking stuff's been moving around. Darcy, thank you for the Maggie dolls. We all keep an eye on her. Something is here. I need a second. Karina, I agree. The shifter is hard to understand. Can we see some W's in the chat for Karina Reigns? I wonder where the freaking walkie-talkie chargers are. Oh my god. Oh, it's the camera. Alright. We didn't come close to hitting any of the gift goals, but I'm putting the gateway on. We'll see what happens, and then I'm closing the stream. Guys, I need a freaking break. These investigations have gotten to me. I'm burned out, and there's a handful of things I need to take care of very soon. All right, tighten the spiral a little bit there. I wonder if we should have the tuner outside of it. Go in? Or what? Look. What if I put just the tuner in? I bet it's not going to get much signal because the foil's obviously going to block the signal. It seems to have done that. Wow, I guess it blocked it completely, huh? Oh, is the battery low? Something Ed. Is Ed here? This is Ed. This is Ed. Hello, Ed. This is Eric from Epic. Can you hear me? Yeah. He said, yeah. I have a torsion mirror, a Kozarev mirror, torsion mirror. Is it helping you come through, Ed? Yes. This mirror. Or this spirit. Gettysburg, Christy. Christy, good to see you here. Ed, are you the one from the future? Where'd you go? Do you have any more messages for us about May 2026? Ed. Whoa. Whoa, an anomaly. Did y'all see that? I saw it on TikTok. I don't know if it was on YouTube. It came in from there and came down this way. Avenger, thank you for the heart. Did it say Joe Burrow something? Are you trying to give us a prediction about Joe Burrow? Does Joe Burrow win MVP this year? Wendy, thank you for the Maggie dolls. It said something season. I missed it. All right, should we switch where the tuner and speaker are? Ed, should we turn this EM pump off? We're going to switch these. Are you still there? Yeah, real faint. Hey, Eric. This is Eric. I'm here. I'm switching where the gateway is. Definitely messing up the spiral. No, nothing's coming through. Oh, it turned off again. And it's starting on 88.8. My vessel? Guys, there's no station on 88.8. There is on 88.9. What about the vessel? What about the vessel? Can you say it's Ed if you want it on 88.8? Stop. Are you saying to stop this? They're bad? Who is bad? Stop this. What do we need to stop? Bump my head? He knocked him out? Did you have a head injury? What happens if we put Maggie in the Kozarev mirror? I see it. I'm going to pick you up, Maggie, okay? I'm going to pick you up. I don't know where to put you. I need to move the gateway. Hang on. I guess you'd have to sit down to really be all the way in it. Maggie, do you want to sit down? Something just floated off of her. Did you see that? Maggie, can you hear me? Can you say, it's Maggie, if you can hear me? I'm going to scan unless you say wait right now. Maggie, can you meditate? Oh, no. I'm going to have to move the gateway. be able to fit. There we go. All right, Maggie, you are the first one. Can you tell us what it's like in there? Should we put the tuner in there with her? Maggie, what's happening in there? What's happening in there, Maggie? Carrie Lou, I don't know where she's going. Do you see anything, Maggie? Can you tell me when you experience a different effect? Maggie. Maggie something. Maggie what? Maggie what? So guys, the way I'm holding this is by turning this out. Oh, I'm losing it. I need something ultra heavy like a cinder, like with a cinder block to hold this. Can't chill. All right, look, the gateway's holding it. It kind of like flattens right there, though. Pull her out. The gateway just said pull her out. Picking you up, Maggie. Here we go. All right, Maggie. What did you see? What'd you see, Maggie? Jaspero says, what made you get into this? It was originally this house. The haunting here was just so extreme. I tried to ignore it for a long time. Spirits, what do you think? The mirror good or bad? Guys, I'm gonna have to get some braces. He found me. Is Ed still here? I am. Alright guys, I'm done. I'm freaking done. Here, come with me while I turn some lights on. Did you see that? There was like a black shadow in the mirror. Alright, there we go. Excuse me. Excuse me. Fascinating? Did you say fascinating? Something, you move them separate. Something separate. Chelsea, you heard nice to meet you? Oh yeah, I need to charge this. Oh, we should have took some pictures. Guys, I'm too burned out and freaked out with everything that's happened recently. So I've definitely been off on this stream for sure. I'll need to review these pictures later too. Hi. Alright, I took a bunch of pictures. Oh my god! The very first one! I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. There's a face with the big teeth and the eyes. It's the same face that... Do you remember that giant red face that was captured next to me? When the spirits were like, it's behind you. And then I took that picture and it was that big red face with the big red teeth and red eyes. It looks like that. Do you see the smile? The light's splitting it in half. The light's like splitting the face in half. Do you see what I'm saying? What was that noise? Literally took the picture right there. And you can see there's nothing on the foil. The foil is fresh. God bless. Definitely something behind Maggie. Do you see that? There's a creature behind Maggie. Right there. Stick bug? Did you say stick bug? Whoa, is there a skull right there? Now that we zoomed in, I can't tell. What is that? Oh my god, look at the top! Is it like a alien face? What is all that? Again, we're just quickly reviewing these. Is that a word? Did you say F, Eric? Remember, that was like the first few things they said. Good night, spirits. Good night. I'm not even messing around. I'm not messing around. Come here, Maggie. I'm picking you up. Guys, the reason I take Maggie upstairs is because it keeps the haunting calm. Alright. Guys, I know shorter stream tonight. I'm just worried about everything we've been doing. That picture of Maggie, the time travel stuff. And we've just done like hundreds of investigations here. Your boy's just a little burned out and a little scared. Being a little baby. It's my LBBD, guys. My LBBD's flaring up. It's flaring up bad. Guys, I'll be live Thursday and then I don't know about this weekend. Or I'll check in Thursday. I might take this week off. Your boy is losing it. All right, let's pray. Lord, thank you for bringing us together this evening. Thank you for, as soon as I started praying, my light went out. Thank you for blessing us, protecting us, guiding us, leading us to be here in this time and place. Thank you for everyone who's watching here tonight, Lord. Thank you for everything. Please continue to guide us, bless us, and protect us. Watch us through our day to day. Lead us. Help us. Please be with those who are sick or ill or fighting or battling or struggling. Please be with them, Lord. Send them your love, your guidance, your angels. Lord, we ask this in your name we pray. Amen. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Guys, thank you all for being here. I'll check in Thursday. We might do full live. And then Saturday, I might have something going on, something special, maybe. And then Monday, all right, guys, stay tuned, stay epic. I'll see y'all at the next one.